This is why I always giggle when people write, oh, another tour in a dead hilltop town. Well, welcome to Arpino, Frosinone. It's Sunday morning, and this place couldn't be any more alive if it was New York City. I got a real treat for you guys today. We're here in Arpino, and we've done a lot of videos up here in Arpino. I say up here because we're up about 200 meters above the valley floor at the very lowest point near here. And this is one of the towns that has an office for Alfano Real Estate in it. And we are up today in the Centro Storico in the historic district. I'm standing in the upper parking lot, and the apartment whole building, really, you just have to see it. It's gigantic, and it's incredibly inexpensive. It does need work, although my understanding is one of the units is pretty much livable now. But if you were to put, say, 80, 90,000 into this thing, maybe 100,000, you would have a multi-unit building in a pretty busy town, as you saw in the introduction to this video that I took just a couple days ago on a Sunday, because people say if they don't see someone in the video, well, those towns are dead. They're not dead. It's just not everyone's out milling around aimlessly all day long every day. But if you got a market day or on a Sunday, everybody's off work, everybody's outside, no one's working. Therefore, the town is really busy. And that's what the video was you just watched. So we're going to walk up the hill, take a look at this place, and I'll give you more information on it when we get inside. But this is your big parking lot, and it's only 100 meters to the apartment from here. All right, let's go. So it took about 150 meters to get me from the parking lot I showed you over here to where the house is at. There is a number of steps up here. This thing is not ADA accessible. Let's just be clear about that. But that's the case in most historic villages. We're about to go inside. This is going to take a while to show you guys everything because this is a big, big place. All right. So I'm going to flip the camera around and let's get the tour started. I'm very excited, by the way. Y'all are going to love this and you won't believe the price. So before we even get inside the target property, I need to show y'all something. Much like me, Claudia and her family, Alfano, they put their money where their mouth is. Just next door happens to be one of their nightly rentals that they do. And I'm going to be putting up some pictures here. Let me actually move the camera so I can put them on the left side. Look how nice they make their apartment. And they are rented about 9 to 14 days every month. In season. January, February, hardly anyone's renting. But anyway, it's right here because this is the target property. All the way up. All right, y'all ready? Let's go see this. Now, first things first, this room is included. And I wish I could give you a better view inside. Do the best I can. There you go. Not bad, Mr. Brad. But we don't have a key. It's about a 200 square foot, about a 18 square meter room. Sorry, A little brain fart there for a second. Now we're going to head up the stairs. So obviously this place is in need of some work, but it's not in derelict condition. This is not in knockdown condition. But these are old steps. This whole thing's old. So let's walk inside the first apartment. This is a bathroom in here, and I'm going to probably have to switch to low light. Let's see how well we can do without it. So let's go in and see how the bathroom is right now. And even in low light, I'm probably still going to need to put my phone light on. So right now you have your bidet, toilet, sink, and that's it, because this is just a wall. What I was thinking was, you take out this wall, not load bearing, and you put in a shower basically right here, and you make it a step up, whatever a standard step height is. I think it's around 7 inches, around 17, 18 centimeters. And you raise up the shower just a little bit, step into it, a really nice enclosure shower. And then you can put in a wastewater pipe from the shower that slopes down and just tie it into the bidet. That would be super easy for the wastewater. You don't need a huge pipe. And now you have a full bath on this level. And maybe just bring the wall out for the bathroom, put the door in about this level. Right here, 12, 15 inches in, 30, 40 centimeters in from this point. And have the door open this way, away from the shower. I mean, I think that'd be awesome. And what an inexpensive way to put in a bath. All right, guys, let's go see this level. So, fireplace. Ask Claudia, I'm sure it's still functioning. Very nice sized room. Out the window for Betty in Des Moines, who said, go out every window. This is Claudia's rental. You can actually see it. It says Arpinum Davidium. And I'll put the QR code either here or at the end of the video so you can see it. You guys can check it out, because when you come down here and stay, it's a nice place to stay. So this is your dining room, living room. Here's your little kitchen. Hot water heater. Water, wastewater is all in. All this needs to go. In my book, I would put in all new double pane windows in this place too. Might as well make it nice. Guys, I didn't think about it at the time, but that wall that I freeze framed on is not load bearing. You could knock that wall out and have a really nice open concept kitchen living room. I was talking with Claudia's husband, and he thinks about 120,000 euros, and you could have this place fixed up really nice. And they just did one right next door. So they just finished that about 6 months ago, a year ago maybe now. So here's your big bedroom. And it's big. It's probably about over 5 meters by over 4 meters. I don't know that it's quite 6 by 5, but it's a good sized room. Really nice detailing on the ceilings. Somebody in comments tell me what this is called in French, because I know one of you guys know it. The ceiling decal. But very nice. Even the trim work around the doors is kind of cool. Done. Gosh, very nice. And it has a split system already installed, which is huge. I see the machines down here. I can't guarantee that these are the ones that go to this apartment, but everyone's having to put in split. It just gets too hot in August to be livable. When you have a day that it does here can get up to 102 degrees, and that's pretty toasty. So that's the first unit. Think of all the history going up and down these stairs for 300 plus years. Here's your bathroom. This is a big bathroom. I would move that to this wall, not a big deal, and put in a big walk-in shower. That'd be awesome. Just have it be solid glass on this side, door on this side. Call it a day. Change out the fixtures. Fixtures here are very inexpensive. Italy produces a ton of bathroom stuff. Nice big hallway. You know, the ceilings in here must be getting upwards of 10 feet. Shuttered windows, that's nice. Still single pane. We'll look out. Good idea of the view over there. So I need to slow this down for a second. You're going to need to put a kitchen into this room if this is going to be an independent apartment. And it would need to be on this wall with that glass pass through to the bathroom so you could access water and wastewater. Then this room could be an open kitchen, kind of living dining room, and you still have one big bedroom coming up in the next room. Everything looks really tight. You know, there's just a little bit of water damage up there. You can just barely see it along the wall ceiling where they come together, but not much. It's a lot of pattern, and the view just keeps getting better and better. And then someone's going to say, it's that cheap because nobody wants to live there, even though I show at the very beginning of this video how dang busy this town is when there's people that want to get out and about. Another room, easy another bedroom. All this stuff just needs to be cleaned up. And I say again, you can look at Claudia's place and see how nicely you can clean it up. Okay, so we came up this way. That's the second apartment we went in. This is the new bedroom I just showed you. Now we have a storage room. No big shakes. Okay. Now we go out to the 17th century garden, and I'm not kidding you. I feel really lucky that I get to see all this stuff. I may not make much money at all with Brad's World, but it sure is fun meeting the people I meet and getting to see the stuff I get to see. Because every trip is something really cool. This could be a small, excuse the echo, this could be a small independent apartment, but it would take some doing. So all it is one room, or as we say in New York City, a mansion. But what you can do, it would be easy to get the permit. Sorry guys, I had to switch up. Let me see again if I can get this to... You could take this room and turn it into a bathroom. It'd be a very nice big bathroom and have yet another bedroom up here. So Claudia's husband, Federico, was telling me this is original from the original garden, all this stuff. And wouldn't that have been neat? This is the staircase, and this gives you access out another door to a street. Not sure what this would have been. I think some sort of clothes washing thing. I am about 100% sure this was probably for clothes washing. Somehow you would work the stuff on here. I don't know why you'd have this big tub, maybe for bathing. Honestly, I don't know. But there is water here. Maybe one of you guys wants to comment. There's your little religious spot. So one garden crew in 2 or 3 hours could have all this cleaned out. I would turn this into a nice grassy garden with flowers. I'm just telling you what I would do. You guys can tell me what you would do. And then I want to get you guys the drone view here real quick. That's the drone view. That's me on my 6-foot selfie stick. Now let's walk over here because there's some other neat stuff. Which in part is this. Sorry, a plant got me. Help! This tile is from about the early 1800s, early 19th century tile. And there was a ton of it. Can't go back in the house, I think Federico said. But you could tile this whole place with it. And that would be neat. And I wonder if you couldn't get an okay from the city just to raise this roof a little bit. I kind of feel like we're in a bunker waiting for the Nazis to show up or something, but look at this view. Hour from the beach. Hour and a half-ish from Rome. Big cities with all your shopping just 20 minutes away. And I don't want to sound like a shill for this area. I mean, that's pretty good to have all that stuff. And you don't have to be 7 hours by car from the Rome airport. I can be the Rome airport from here in 90 minutes. Crazy, because you couldn't move in today in it. You would need to do some work, but I think for less than 200,000 total in, especially if you're a DIYer, you could turn this place into something really neat. Look what Claudia did with hers. I say it again. I've stayed in that, by the way. It was awesome. If you have any questions on this property, as always, when you're in Frosinone, call Claudia Alfano, but first email her so she knows what you're all about and what you're looking for, etc. Claudia at alfanorealestate.com, and go to their website, alfanorealestate.com. They have like 400 listings, and they're not all cheapy stuff like this. They're not all inexpensive things. They have €2 million beach properties for sale. They have 600,000 euro villas in the area that have swimming pools and 4,000 square feet that look like they popped out of the pages of Condé Nast or something. So they have everything, but they have this, and I think that's pretty cool. If you need me, go to bradworld.it. That's my website, and you can get in touch with me through that. You can also write me, bradsworld8@gmail.com. If you have a question, I love to hear from you guys. Make sure you comment. I would like to invite you guys to come to Tuscany. The whole reason I started this channel was because my wife Olivia and I moved to Italy. We started buying up parts of palaces in Montepulciano. We own parts of Palazzo Venturi, Palazzo Avignonesi, and Palazzo Boratti. We also have an apartment we call the Petite Palace, which is under in the lower end of the Palazzo Boratti. You can go to TuscanPalace.com and see the apartments. The pictures are excellent, but I've heard from a really good friend of mine, they don't do the place justice. Everyone says the same thing. We try. I mean, it's so beautiful. My apartments are I'm sorry, but they are. They're really beautiful, and I'd love to have you guys come and stay with us. You should look at it anyway, just because if you're interested in buying income property in Italy, look what we did, and that's a pretty good template for what you're going to need to do to really make money. Having an Airbnb style rental, even though no one here uses Airbnb that much. It's all booking.com and direct. And so you can book directly on my website at TuscanPalace.com. I'm done yakking. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll see you next time. Ciao.